Could U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi face up to 3 years in prison for tearing up a copy of President Donald Trump's State of the Union address? No, that's not true. The law in question applies only to documents that are considered official government records, not copies of speeches, like the one Pelosi had in hand. Pelosi will not face charges under the federal law for ripping the speech in half. The claim originated from a tweet, where it was posted by Charlie Kirk on Twitter on February 4, 2020, hours after Trump's State of the Union address. It opened, quote, "U.S. Code prohibits the destruction of government records. Nancy Pelosi may have just committed a violation of 18 U.S.C. Section 2071, Section 2071-A, when she ripped up President Trump's State of the Union address. This violation is punishable by up to 3 years in prison." End quote. Users on social media saw this, quote, "U.S. Code prohibits the destruction of government records. Nancy Pelosi may have just committed a violation of 18 U.S.C. Section 2071, Section 2071-A, when she ripped up President Trump's State of the Union address. This violation is punishable by up to 3 years in prison." Thinking Face, Charlie Kirk, at CharlieKirk11, February 5, 2020. End quote. Charlie Kirk is the founder of Turning Point USA, a conservative group, and chairman of Students for Trump. The claim he put out on social media was soon spread by others. Pro-Trump political operative Carl Higbie wrote, "FYI, at Speaker Pelosi destroyed an official government document." Higbie's followers on Twitter saw this, quote, "FYI, at Speaker Pelosi destroyed an official government document." 18 U.S. Code 2071 states, "Whoever, having the custody of destroys the same, shall be fined. Shall forfeit his office and be disqualified from holding any office under the United States." https://t.co/05jzf4x43c pic.twitter.com/xbj3gczx8 Carl Higbie, at Carl Higbie, February 5, 2020. End quote. Donald Trump Jr. chimed in, and this is what his followers saw, quote, "If Trump broke this law, the Democrats would try to impeach him. https://t.co/x5pqndn7us, Donald Trump Jr. at Donald J. Trump, Jr., February 5, 2020. End quote. And Representative Matt Gaetz, a Florida Republican, told Fox News' Laura Ingraham that he would be filing ethics charges against Pelosi for ripping up her copy of the speech as Trump finished. On social media, he shared a copy of his letter to the House Committee on Ethics. Watch the latest video at foxnews.com. This is what Gaetz's followers saw, quote, "Breaking, I'm filing an ethics complaint against Speaker Pelosi for destroying real Donald Trump's State of the Union speech. Her conduct was beneath the dignity of the House, and a potential violation of law 18 U.S.C. 2071, nobody is above the law. She must be held accountable." pic.twitter.com/dixpicant8, Representative Matt Gaetz, at Rep. Matt Gaetz, February 6, 2020. End quote. The statute referenced by those promoting this claim reads as follows, quote, 18 U.S. Code Section 2071, concealment, removal, or mutilation generally, whoever willfully and unlawfully conceals, removes, mutilates, obliterates, or destroys, or attempts to do so, or, with intent to do so takes and carries away any record, proceeding, map, book, paper, document, or other thing, filed or deposited with any clerk or officer of any court of the United States, or in any public office, or with any judicial or public officer of the United States, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 3 years, or both. B. Whoever, having the custody of any such record, proceeding, map, book, document, paper, or other thing, willfully and unlawfully conceals, removes, mutilates, obliterates, falsifies, or destroys the same, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 3 years, or both, and shall forfeit his office and be disqualified from holding any office under the United States. End quote. The papers Pelosi had in hand were never filed or deposited with any clerk or officer of any court of the United States, or in any public office, or with any judicial or public officer of the United States. So, this federal statute has no bearing on what she did to the copy when she tore it in half, according to legal experts. What she ripped up was a copy of Trump's speech, not an official government record, the sort that would be filed in the National Archives, and the sort that this statute exists to protect. Some legal experts weighed in with PolitiFact, which included the following, quote, "Her copy of the State of the Union Address is not a government record or government property at all," said Douglas Cox, professor of law at the City of New York University School of Law and an expert in the laws governing the preservation of government records. "It is personal property.